Hi, I'm Richa Dwivedi and this is NIJ Edit. Business leaders and investors from across the world have been mostly positive on India. Especially in a post-pandemic world, India is doing far better in comparison to some of the most advanced economies. Bob Sternfeld, the global CEO of McKinsey, stated in an interview that this isn't just India's decade, but India's century, mentioning that India has everything in place: a large working population with multinational companies, reimagining global supply chains, and India's digital advancement to not just boost the country's economy, but also that of the world. He further added that India is the talent factory of the world. It has massive potential across all manufacturing industries and it has leapfrogged on digitization. Similarly, Noel Quinn, the global CEO of HSBC, in an interview to CNBC TV18 stated that India is extremely well positioned to ride out an economic slowdown and has seen strong FDI trade flows. Manufacturing plants are starting to be built in India and credit goes to the government of India. They have created an environment that is stable politically on a domestic front. He also lauded recent economic reforms like the GST and digital payments that have made it easier for companies to set up base in India. Deepak Parekh, chairman of HDFC, seems to be echoing the same confidence about India as others. He stated that in the past 50 years of his working life in India, he has never been this optimistic about the future potential of the country as he is today. He further added that Prime Minister Modi has the political capital to set India on a growth path ahead and that India's credibility in the international market is high. Daikin CEO of India Operations Kanwaljit Java observed that India's market has a huge potential and is the best post-COVID recovery market in the world. Daikin is setting up its third factory in India with an investment of 15 billion yen in a facility that can produce 3 million units a year for both domestic and export purposes. Note that India's GDP in the early 90s was a little over $300 billion, while today it stands at nearly $3 trillion, which is a tenfold growth. India's three top business conglomerates, Tata Group, Reliance Industries, and Adani Group, are investing over $200 billion in India in the next 5 years, a scale never seen before. Prime Minister Modi, in his Independence Day address this year, had set an ambitious target for the country to become a developed nation in the next 25 years. With his government's focus on manufacturing evident from the multiple initiatives, be it the Gati Shakti Master Plan, the National Logistics Policy, the multiple PLI schemes for manufacturing, the target is clear: to boost India's economy by ramping up production and strengthening supply chains. And going by what the global business leaders have to say, India is right on track for achieving unprecedented growth in the coming years. But if naysayers of the Lutyens League were to be believed, India is in crisis. For instance, take India's former chief statistician Pranab Sen. In an interview to Karan Thapar, said that India's economic situation is bleak. As you can see, clearly there is a vast difference in predictions, opinions, and ground realities. Who would you believe? Those that are optimistic about India solely because they are seeing a positive growth? Or those doomsday forecasters who have been time and again proven wrong? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Do subscribe to New India Junction for more such content where we discuss the India story. Until next time, this is Richa Dwivedi signing off. Dhanyavad and Namaste.